Puri is a city in Odisha that is popular for Jagannath Temple. It is a very popular temple and one of the holy shrines visited by pilgrims during their Rath Yatra. It is one of the four holy kshetras of India, including temples at Rameshwaram, Dwaraka, Badrinath, and Puri. There are a number of such monuments that are only historically famous but also have a religious significance. Puri is well known for a 12th century temple called Jagannatha, erected in honor of Lord Vishnu. This video will let you know about the history of the temple along with the structures present inside. You will also get the information about the best time to visit and how to reach the temple. Jagannath temple was built in the city of Puri by King Chodaganga Deva. He also built the Sun Temple of Konark. His grandson Ananga Bhima Deva completed the construction of the temple in 12th century. There are three main deities in the temple who are put into the temple cars during the festival of Rath Yatra, and these deities are Lord Jagannatha, Balabhadra and Subhadra. A legend says that Indradyuman was a king who worshipped Lord Vishnu very much. Once the king was informed that Lord Vishnu has come to the earth in the form of Neela Madhava, so the king sent a priest named Vidyapati to search for him. While traveling, Vidyapati reached a place where Sabaras were residing. Vishwavasu was the local chief who invited Vidyapati to live with him. Vishwavasu had a daughter named Lalita, and Vidyapati married her after some time. Vidyapati noticed that when his father-in-law returns home, his body had a good smell of sandalwood, camphor and musk. On asking his wife, she told him about the worship of Neela Madhava by her father. Vidyapati asked his father-in-law to take him to Neela Madhava. Vishwavasu blindfolded him and took him to the cave. Vidyapati took with him some seeds of mustard which he dropped on the way so as to remember the route. After getting informed by Vidyapati, the king came to the place, but to his disappointment, the deity disappeared. In order to see the deity, he observed fast unto death on Mount Neela. Once he heard a voice saying that he will see the deity, so he sacrificed a horse and built a temple. Narada Maharshi installed the idol of Shri Krishna Swamy in the temple. One night he slept and saw Lord Jagannatha in his dream. He also heard a voice telling him about a fragrant tree and ordered him to make idols from it. So the king made the idols of Lord Jagannatha, Balabhadra and Subhadra. Along with it, he also made the Sudarshan Chakra. Then the king prayed to Lord Brahma to visit the temple and the deities. Lord Brahma was very pleased when he saw the temple and asked about a desire which he can fulfill. The king asked that there shall be no issues in his life and he should be the last one from his family. He also asked that if anybody is left in his family, then he should work for the temple and not the society. The idols were invaded by many rulers and the count goes to 18. The temple was plundered and looted because of enormous wealth present in it. Due to these attacks, the idols were transferred to various temples in order to save them. Jagannath Temple is a very big temple and covers an area of 37,000 meters square. The height of the outer wall is 6.1 meters. This outer wall surrounds the whole temple and is known as Meghananda Pacheri. The main portion of the temple is also surrounded by a wall known as Kurmabeda. The temple was built on the basis of Oriya architecture and has around 120 temples and shrines inside. The main temple has curvilinear shape with the chakra of Lord Vishnu on the top. This chakra is known as Neela Chakra. Neela Chakra is located on the top of the temple and a different flag, each named as Patita Pavana, is hoisted on the chakra daily. The chakra has 8 spokes called Navagunjaras. The chakra was made by an alloy of 8 metals, also known as Ashtadhatu. There are 4 gates to enter the temple and one of them is Singadwara or Lion Gate. There are statues of 2 lions, one on each side of the gate. People can enter the temple through the staircase of 22 steps, which is known as Baisi Pahachar. There is an image of Lord Jagannatha which is painted on right side of the entrance. This image was made for untouchables who were allowed to pray to the image of Lord from outside but cannot enter the temple. Arunastamba is situated in front of the Singadwara. The pillar is 16-sided and is monolithic. Idol of Aruna can be found here who drives the chariot of sun god. Arunastamba was previously located at Konark temple but was brought here by Guru Brahmachari Gosani. Hathidwara, Vyagradwara and Ashwadwara are the three other entrances from where people can enter the temple. Hathidwara is also known as Elephant Gate, Vyagradwara as Tiger Gate and Ashwadwara as Horse Gate. The gates are named so as they are guarded by elephant, tiger and horse respectively. There are many minor temples in the Jagannath temple and Vimala temple is one of them. Hindu mythology says that the feet of goddess Sati has fallen on the spot where the temple is constructed. The food offered to Lord Jagannatha is also offered to goddess Vimala. Then it is called Mahaprasada. Many rituals are performed in Jagannath temple and the Mahalakshmi temple plays an important role. Because preparation of the food to be offered to Lord Jagannatha is supervised by Mahalakshmi. The food which is offered to Swami is known as Naivedya. Mukti Mandapa is a platform made with granite and its height is 5 feet. The square-shaped mandapa covers an area of 900 square feet. The roof of the mandapa is supported by 12 pillars, out of which 4 are built in the middle. The roof is 13 feet high, while the height of each pillar is 8 feet. Idols of many gods and goddesses have been installed here. Dol Mandap is used to make a swing on which idol of Dolo Gobinda is placed. The swing is made during the annual Dol Yatra. The mandap is carved by using Torana and it is the same arc on which the swing is hanged. Each year many festivals are celebrated in the temple and most important out of them is the Rath Yatra, in which the 3 main deities of the temple are carried to Gaudincha temple on 3 separate chariots. Let's see some of the festivals which are celebrated in the temple. Chandan Yatra. Chandan Yatra is the longest festival celebrated in the temple as it takes 42 days to complete the yatra. The yatra is divided into 2 parts, namely Bahara Chandana and Bithara Chandana, and each part is celebrated for 21 days. Bahara Chanda is the first part in which the chariots are built that will take the 3 deities during Rath Yatra. In these 21 days, the idols of Lord Jagannatha, Balabhadra and Subhadra along with 5 Shivalingas are taken to the Narendra Tirtha. The deities are put into the boats and they swim in the tank. Bithara Chanda is the phase carried for the last 21 days in which the rituals are carried inside the temple. Snana Yatra. Snana Yatra is celebrated on the full moon day of Jyeshta month and which is known as Jyeshta Purnima. And this is the birthday of Lord Jagannatha. On this day, Lord Jagannatha, Balabhadra, Subhadra, Madamohana and Sudarshana were taken to Snana Bedi in a procession and bathed while performing different rituals. These rituals are performed on the basis of a description made in the Skanda Purana, which states that the rituals were arranged by King Indradyuman when the 3 deities were installed first. The devotees believe that on visiting the deities on this day clean all their sins. Anavasara. Anavasara or Ansara is celebrated after the Snana Yatra in which the deities are taken to Anavasara Ghar where they rest for 15 days. In these days, the devotees can go to Brahmagiri to see Alernath, a 4-handed deity and a form of Lord Vishnu. These 15 days are the resting period of main deities and devotees are not allowed to see them. Even cooked food is also not offered to the deities. Rath Yatra. Rath Yatra of Puri is very famous and is conducted either in the month of June or July. In this yatra, Lord Jagannatha, Balabhadra and Subhadra were brought outside of the temple and kept in 3 separate chariots. Then these are taken to Gaudincha temple. Every year, new chariots are built having wooden wheels. These chariots are pulled by the devotees. Chet Panhara is the most important ritual of this yatra, in which the Gajapati wears the dress of a sweeper and sweeps around the chariots. The road is cleaned with a gold-handled broom and sandalwood water and powder is sprinkled. The ritual is carried on for 2 days. On the first day, it is performed when the deities are brought to Mausima temple, and secondly, when they are brought to the Jagannath temple. Gupta Gaudincha. Gupta Gaudincha is celebrated 16 days before the Vijayadashmi. In this festival, idol of Madhava and goddess Durga Devi tour the temple premises for first 8 days. In the next 8 days, they are brought back to Narayan temple and worshipped there. Then they are brought to Gaudincha temple after 8 days. Navakalebara. Navakalebara is celebrated when the lunar month of Ashada is followed by another month of Ashada, which happens at a difference of 8, 12 or 18 years. In this festival, the old idols are buried and new idols are installed. Large number of devotees attend this festival. How to reach the temple? The nearest airport and railway stations are in Bhubaneswar, which is around 60 kilometers away from Puri. And this city is well connected to various cities through road and rail transport. The temple is opened for the public from 5 am in the morning until midnight, but the temple is closed from 1 pm to 4 pm. There are many rituals performed in the temple which have different timings. There is no entry fee and people can visit the temple anytime during the visiting hours. Jagannath temple can be visited during November to February, which is the peak season and city is very crowded, while the off season is from June or July. This famous temple also holds so many mysteries in it. Please watch our next video for more details of this temple. Hope you find this video interesting. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.